We are to speak the truth in love. Go ahead and accuse me of lacking the love part. But if you aren't speaking the truth at all, you lack both truth and love. The reason we are in the current predicament is because the church has been so silent about all these matters. It is the reason the majority of Americans ask the same question today that Pilate posed 2,000 years ago. What is truth? Note, he didn't ask, what is the truth? This isn't a translation thing. There is a word in the Greek, which is ho, for the, and John uses it later in the very same verse. In Western civilization, we accept that no mortal man has a complete handle on all of the truth. But we also have agreed that truth, objective truth, outside and independent of our own consciousness, does exist. And that it is the duty of man to strive to seek, understand, and defend it. Our culture was based on this understanding. America was founded on the convergence of both Enlightenment thinking and Christian theology. One would think that the two are a bit incongruent, and yet they melded perfectly to form America. This right here is what made it possible. Both believe in objective truth, and both make it the lifelong goal of all men to pursue and defend that truth, even with their very lives. If everyone agrees with this foundation, we can debate about what is the truth. Where we lose all ability to effectively converse with one another is when we throw out the concept of truth altogether. This is a severe oversimplification, but there are three dominant theories of truth. The one we were just talking about, and basically the only real definition of truth, is the correspondence theory of truth. For something to be true, it has to match what actually occurred in reality. Christianity is not a philosophy. I don't follow the Lord just because I like what he says. If I were going to choose a religion based on preference, I'm sure I'd change a thing or two to suit my selfish fallen desires. I follow Christ because he is the Son of God, and it is a historical fact that he rose from the dead. The apostles and evangelists make it clear that they are not crafting an inspirational myth, but relating actual history. For we did not follow cleverly devised myths when we made known to you the power and coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, but we were eyewitnesses to his majesty. Peter reiterates what Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15. He had opposed Christianity passionately, hunting down believers to have them executed. Paul would not have been convinced by any theological argument. He physically encountered a very real, resurrected Christ. If there were no resurrection, our faith is useless. We are pitiful. But our faith corresponds to the reality that he did indeed rise from the dead, which makes anything we could possibly suffer for him worthwhile. Do you think the disciples would have all died willingly and their faith endured under torture if they did not know the truth of the resurrection? They had witnessed it.